So, I was asked a few times to make a video for the Pavlov Moon Spy and like how I do it, how I think I should do it. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick tutorial on how to do that. Sorry if my audio is fuzzy or anything. It should be pretty stable nowadays. And so let's just go right into it. I have a prime continuity, narrow-minded Loki. I do run speed just because I like running fast, and uh, there's really nothing stopping you from just running straight through the enemies on this mission. So I just went with a high mobility, high duration build. And then I usually bring a automatic weapon and an automatic secondary that are quick to reload. And then I bring, I guess, any melee with reach and pretty quick attack speed, and we'll get to that later on. Basically, you want to be able to shoot and reload quickly if you need to, and you want to be able to melee quickly and not be stuck in animations. Um, and that's about it for the build. As far as gear goes, I usually bring 10 ciphers and then some energy plates. That's about it. Let's see here. So I'll go ahead and set it to invite only. We'll go on to Pavlov, which should be right there. I've had a little bit of trouble loading into missions nowadays. Just give me a sec. Computer or the game froze, but should load in here in a moment. There we go. Alright, it might freeze still, but hopefully it will be okay. Let's skip that, and go ahead and skip that. Alright, I've got 135 energy to start off. We'll let the game load a little bit, or else we'll get a little bit of frame drop because I'm recording. Alright, let's go and try running. Alright, so I'll try and run slowly here, just because I don't think it matters too much right now. This is just me trying to get to the first chamber as quickly as possible, and you'll learn the moon tile sets as you do it more and more. Let's see here. And this is one of the puzzles. We're not going to worry about that.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Alright, so it looks like we're at the first puzzle. I think this is the large room. And this one is actually pretty interesting. So, it looks like that's moving now. Okay, so there's a laser thing right there. It has 3 lasers. You can jump over it. I just bullet jump up. Aim glide down, go through the door, and make sure the door closes behind you. Because if the lasers hit you, you will trigger the alarms. And then once we're in here, there's a portal down there. And I do have to explain this, so I'm going to intentionally miss it. So it doesn't look like there's anywhere to go. And the game leads you to believe, if you don't know how these portals work, you're supposed to go through this doorway. However, as you see, there's lasers coming through it. That's a trap. So we let that door close, go through the portal. And there is a parkour course here. Now, I'm pretty good with it. I might mess it up, but either way, I will be able to finish it. So let's give it a go. Oh, okay. Oh, looks like we set off the alarms. That's okay. So how this part works is there's lasers right there. They'll knock you down into the frost trap right there. You don't want that, so you disable the lasers by stepping on that button. You can just go and slide on in here. Now that the lasers are gone, that door closes. And we just go and hack this terminal. That's all there is to this one. And that is by far the fastest way that I've learned. So now we hack that, we have to go through this portal. And how I do it is I just jump across and aim glide. There's a crater right here. You can, if you have a prime warframe, you can top yourself off on energy with these death orbs. And we'll go and jump, and I just wall climb. There are stairs, I believe, but I just jump it up, you know. Let's go ahead and, oh, sorry. Let's see. This next one looks like it's this way. Just try and get there as quickly as possible. Alright, so we have to shoot this button. So this one's a bit complicated. You see how this door is closed? We want to, in most cases, with any environment, you want to be traversing it in the destructed version. That is the trend of this mission for sure. So we want to get this door open. So we take this portal. You notice there's a terminal and there's not really anywhere else to go. So we click that and now the door's open, and this is in the past. So you can use this one, but as you can see there's lasers. We don't want to deal with those. So go and hit that. And what I did there was, if you see the disabled void rift, it should be just a little orb, very vague or not easy to see. You can just shoot it and it pops into a portal again. You can melee it, you can shoot it, you can do whatever. Anyway, from here, we just go over this way. There's a drone right there that can detect you if you're visible. We don't want to hit that, so I brought Loki. And then there are lasers moving about the room here. And we are just going to jump over and aim glide over to this platform from there to here. Alright, I'm going to go invisible again. There is a portal there, and you can take it up. It'll just take you up there. And there's a little bit of lasers up there. We don't want to deal with it. And I'll just show you what I'm talking about. If we go up here, it just takes you over there. You have to get through there. However, you can just jump up here. And then what we'll do is, we don't want to shoot that because as soon as he's alerted, the alarms start going off. So we'll just jump over. We want to get over here in this little crevice. It's probably the hardest part of it. There is a big rock here that's electrified. It has a much larger hitbox than you think. It's going all up over here. These lasers are moving, and it's very random whether or not you get hit. So we'll just give it our best go here. Just going to aim our wall latch there and try and get over that rock. We hit it, and we hit the laser. Alright, so this will be a little rough, but we'll give it a go. So from here, as I'm getting knocked down, we want to jump up there. So we'll get that in a sec. Got plenty of time. Just takes a second. Especially with these lasers cutting me off like this. But as you see what I meant, that rock has a hitbox the size of a school bus. Go and decipher that. And that is what you want to do. So. Alright, then we just take this back and we turn around and we're on our way. Now that I've set off 2 alarms, if I set off a 3rd one, it'll tell me to exterminate the remaining enemies. So we don't want to do that. We just want to get this one done. Which way am I going? I think I can go up from here. Yep. Yeah, and this is just a regular tile from the moon tile set. They are very confusing, and it takes quite a long while to learn. Sure, mic was on, sorry. Alright, so this is the 3rd chamber. This one is deceptively difficult. There's a few paths you can take here, and I'll probably show 2 of them. So the one I prefer here is actually the exception to my rule, which is basically you can take either the destroyed route or the new pretty route. So we hack this terminal after going through that portal. And so we have 2 options here. We can come over here and hack this terminal, which was hidden. And you can use a cipher by pressing Y. And then we can come over here and take this obstacle course by disabling that laser, and then you can run through. I'll show you how I do this once it comes back up. So if I shoot this, you'll notice I can come right behind here, right? And that laser is sort of like a car wash. There we go. Alright, so we're back out. Now, the second way you can do it, and a lot of people prefer this way, and it doesn't seem the easiest thing, this is destructible and it will fall. And as you can see, now there's a hole in the ground and we are in the past. So if we go to the future, when everything's destructed, by meleeing that portal, and we come over here, now there's a big hole in the ground as it fell even further. So if we come in here, there's another portal. Go ahead and take that. And then we are put right in front of this doorway, and we just trigger this terminal, hop up, bullet jump through, and we're in a new area. So where this is the end of that obstacle course. So there's a grate right there, and basically it's just a horseshoe around. If you look at the mini-map, there's just that horseshoe that goes around. And so we're through there now. Now, people get really tripped up here and they think they need to step on that. However, there's a portal hidden right above you. So what I do is I shoot it to activate the portal, jump through, go and land. And now we're in the destructed future. You can just hop on down, go beneath that obstacle course, and hop across this gap. Now, we want this floor to collapse so we can get up there. So, we go through this portal, and there's a handy dandy explosive container. Go ahead and shoot that. Looks like the wall is collapsed. So we shoot that void rift, go back, and we can go ahead and hop on up here. Watch out for the lasers. Shoot those, just to be sure. And we'll go and walk through. So again, this is a deceptive area. It looks like you're supposed to solve a puzzle. However, if you just go right through here, to the route I take. And there's again, looks. If we go into the future, this is full of lasers and it's hellish to deal with. So we just go under here and run through. Almost hit that laser. I should destroy that if possible. And now there's a portal way over here. So we have to go through this, and in order to continue in the mission now, we have to shoot a hidden button up here. And what you'll notice is there's an explosive container in this tube, which will fall if I hit that button, and it'll fall into this portal. So let's go ahead and watch that from this point of view. And it popped through the portal. We'll go in after it. Looks like it got tossed right next to that pillar. So we'll shoot it. Pillar falls, breaks through that door. And we're in this room. There's another portal, and there's not much else we can do, so we'll go through the portal. And then the only thing left in this room is a really weird thing right there. If we hit that button, a portal pops up, and it's timed. So what we want to do is we want to hack this terminal to make that button fly across and get that explosive barrel onto the floor in the destructed future. We'll go and activate it, shoot the button, got the barrel, and we'll go through ourselves. Looks like the barrel got shot right there. Shoot it, and it breaks the wall. Hop through, not much else to do here. So we'll just go ahead and go through this portal. And we are at the end zone. So we'll just go ahead and hack the terminal.
Data extracted.
Alrighty.
They won't even know it's gone.
So then we just hop on through the
We
portal.
have everything we came for.
Go
Get to
Ms. and
extraction.
let's get to extraction. Now I know there's a few other routes to this. I know a lot of people think they know exactly how to do it, but I personally believe that my route's the fastest, the most efficient, the easiest, and the most, it's just, I don't know, I enjoy it. So there is one thing about the second chamber where we went through the destructed lasers and we got hit by the electric rock. There is a way to do that that's safer, less risky for the alarm, but I'll go and show that in a later date if anybody's interested. So anyway, thanks for watching.